Hello and welcome to the next A-League watch-along. Adelaide United versus Newcastle Jets. Two teams that seemingly love playing on Fridays, especially Adelaide United. I've done so many of their watch-alongs. And as always, it's me. Hello, how are you? Now, don't worry, we won't be in the Allianz, we will be in the Cooper Stadium very soon. Someone may have overslept, don't know who that would have been. Let's turn the light on. There we go. We are full of energy though. We look forward to this game. It's going to be a very, very fun one as a foul was already committed by Diarigo on Bugart. Not much in terms of team changes, so if we load up the team here. Starting in net for Adelaide. We'll start with the team for Adelaide. It's Delanov in net. Strain comes in, so Noah Smith is dropped out. Javi Lopez pops over to the left, so Noah Smith is out. Jordan Nelson Jacobson, the veteran, comes in at centre half. Then the midfield hasn't changed. Colette Diarigo and Stefan Wall, the captain, gets goal shoot like last week against Western Sydney Wanderers. And then a different change in midfield. Goodwin on the wing. Craig Goodwin on the wing. Almani Toure starting up front for his first, I think that's his first start, the young 18-year-old, pretty confident. Then Ben Halloran on the left, as it has been in the past couple of games. And then for Newcastle, it's Duncan in net, Contrumbis, Bugard to Paul Stanley, so the back three, and then O'Toole and Miller on the, operators switch to a back three or back four. Gurkovic at third gets midfield, then it's Abbas making his first A-League stand, and it's Ewell and O'Donovan up front by himself. On the bench for the Adelaide team, Timotheu, the other two, Neil Gabire, Cavello, Yenge, Abichu, and Golche. So a couple of injuries for Adelaide. And then for the Jets, Italiano, Yenge, Prusso, Jackson, Goodwin, Marigis, Archibald, and Stampopoulos. There we go. So a lot of different team names in there. Bit of a rotated sides from both teams. I think Valentino Ewell is the nice, I don't want to say omission because he's actually in the team, but I'm pretty confident when we did the last Jets watch along, he's one of the top goal scorers in the A-League, yet he comes off the bench. I'm trying to think, when did we last do a Newcastle Jets watch along? But Ben Halloran's put it into the box, he squared it across, he does go down under Contrumbis. It might be checked by VAR this, but Halloran's won the ball back, he's going to go out. And no, it's a good tackle by Contrumbis if he doesn't commit this foul. Which I don't think it is a foul, but it's very close. If you see me getting distracted, it's because I'm getting the Cooper Stadium in the background. Obviously, this is the first proper watch-along that start our weekend. Cooper Stadium is actually a really nice stadium. It's one thing I've got to give to the A-League stadiums. We had a look last week. Very nice. Kurt, hello, bro. I think 2-0 Newcastle Jets going for. Oh, I'm going to go. Jets are on fine form, aren't they? If we look at the league table for anyone put his prediction, Adelaide's sitting in fourth, Jets in eighth, but Jets have got, I don't know. I'm going to go Adelaide. I feel like they've started picking up a little bit of form recently. Cross does come in. He's headed away back to Perth Stanley for a corner. Adelaide are picking up a bit of form. So they beat Western Sydney Wanderers, beat the Mariners, did lose, and so that's the 2 wins on the bounce that they've got. And as for the Jets, their last fixtures was a 2-0 loss to Wellington, beat Melbourne, victory. Oh, good ball in, but I think that was Godwin. It was Stefan Malt, the captain, getting to the front post and heading it over. Beating the victory, but everyone beats victory. Draw with Brisbane, and then a 1-0 win over Melbourne. So not hard. I don't think they've had super hard games. We'll go. We'll go 1-0. We'll go 1-0 Adelaide. Good morning, man. How are you? I'm great, pal. Kyle, how are you, pal? Are you doing a live stream for Manchester City versus Manchester United? I actually don't think so. We've done the game so much, and it's always been a dead game, and the darts are on. And the darts are just one that does a lot better for the channel and grows it more. So, I don't think so. If you want to find out, go to the Twitter. The Twitter's the one where you'll always see what's coming up on the week. Josh will always tweet out. If you want to know the Twitter, it's at @_top corner. I'm just going to change the boo there. There's a watch along of it that should work there. I think we're all good. We're all good now. But it's been, you know what, it's been a great opening start. It's been all Adelaide in the quick off. Let me get me a drink. Ball into the middle by Adelaide, cleared away by the Jets. Ball couldn't get his way through to Ewell from... Ewell making a nice little run down the middle, but Abbas couldn't get the ball, but it's on the wing. A lot of open space, ball into the box. It's not cleared. Outside the box, and it's Diorigo. And it's 1-0 already. I said it was going to be Adelaide United. And it's his first ever A-League goal. Diorigo puts it in the back of the net. And it's 1-0 to Adelaide United. You know, and that seemingly comes out of nowhere. It's in the midfield. Diorigo actually starts his own goal. It goes out to the wing to Godwin. Lovely ball then into the midfield. Who plays that in the midfield? That was Strain, the fullback that came on. It was Goodwin to Strain. Strain draws and thing. It just really wasn't clear there. A mix-up of Bugart doesn't get it cleared. And then Agarkovic tries to clear, just finds Diorigo sitting outside the box, and Diorigo slots it in the back. Cheeky little finish for Diorigo. When Billy says, Billy, Manchester United fan of Australia, a lot of Manchester United fans from Australia, and says hello. And your grandma, Uncle Kyle, good, very good. Someone may have slept until, who may have woke up at 7:30, who was actually quite awake. Despite being on like 6 hours sleep, who was quite awake and just accidentally clicked snooze, drifted off, woke up at 8:15 and went, oh shit, I've got to get this watch-along sorted. But 1-0 as it stands, and what a great start for Adelaide United there, 1-0 in this game. So we've got a couple more watch-alongs coming up this weekend with the Bundesliga. Bundesliga have got just an amazing lineup of fixtures. And it's not really clear at the back here. Ewell's going to push Jordan Elsey, and he does win it back, but he'll go out for a goal kick, unfortunately. But Newcastle just haven't had the start that they wanted. I think definitely haven't got the start that they would have wanted this game. If you look at if you look at the A-League, for all the like non-Australian viewers and the Australian viewers, you'll know the A-League has got goals. Like the A-League does scream goals, just not really the Jets. 2-0, 1-0, 0-0, 1-0. Whereas if you're an Adelaide fan, you love them goals. 3-2, 3-2, 4-0, 2-1, 3-1. You had that 5-3 against Perth Glory. You just love goals if you're an Adelaide supporter. Manchester fan want Ollie out, bro. Really? Really? I know Crystal Palace was in the... Oh! Mork and Paul Stanley just having a bit of a collision. Mork's going to roll over. He's okay, though. I just quite like Ollie. But I suppose when you don't support the team, you can sort of like them, like the manager and stuff. As this game really has had the energy of an A-League game. It's the reason why we started them. We will have more watch-alongs coming up in terms of different leagues, because it's one thing we like to pride ourselves on, having different leagues things. So we will have when the MLS returns in April, we will have some MLS watch-alongs, and you know what? Could be some very cheeky little games in there. As now, we shouldn't be in the Allianz. Should be at the Cooper Stadium. Boom. No, that was quite a smooth transition, I'd say. 10 minutes gone, and it's really been all Adelaide here. But the thing is, I think the actual strikers for Jets have caused more problems. It's going to be on the wing now. Ewell tries to cut inside, and it's actually good defending from Javi Lopez. He blocks it, and he also kicks it into Ewell's legs, goes out for a goal kick. Obviously, Adelaide United without... no, ignore me. Ball's being given away in the midfield, though. It's fine. Ewell outside the box. All by himself. Good defending from D'Arrigo, the goal scorer. Ewell sort of already getting frustrated. We've seen it a lot of times already this game where either hasn't had options or he's played a poor ball. And he's already getting quite angry. Who's Miller? Miller's not in the lineup, is he? Yeah, he is. He's the right back. Never mind. I'll let him off. Now it's Toure. This is a lovely footwork from Toure. Just bodied off the ball. Back on Trumbis, but he wins it back in the midfield. Al Hassan Toure, the youngster. His brother's obviously on the bench. The younger version. The younger brother. And your favourite stadium is the Optus Stadium. Yeah. Let's have a wait. That's not Perth Stadium, is it? Yeah, I was about to say Perth don't play there. It's too good. That is a lovely stadium. Who plays there? Oh, does Perth Glory play? Or is it where the thingy... That is an amazing stadium. That wood on the side. Who plays at the Optus? Cricket. Oh, no one cares for cricket. I'm joking. It's a Muppet Stadium. Who plays there? It's probably Aussie rules and cricket. There's a Perth Star. They've got two AFL teams. Perth Scorchers. I wonder why Perth got... Probably because they couldn't fill it out, in fairness. And that's not a diss thing. O'Toole gets a shot off. And it's Jakobsen who makes the block, but O'Toole just doesn't stop running, does he? He keeps on going. It was with Ewell, puts it into the middle. Then O'Toole just gives it a little bit, everyone has a shot. Good block by Jakobsen. That stadium is sexy. I love a good looking stadium. Ooh. Cross will come in. Here's to Per Stanley. Oh, what a save. What a save. I mean, it was Per Stanley who controls the ball. I think he does. So it's here. Cross does come in. Per Stanley does control it with his hand. Just like a great shot off. And O'Donovan does a nice little back heel. He's offside anyway, but good save from Delilov. It wouldn't have meant anything. But it was still a good save. I think we're alright in terms of anything doesn't need changing. Scoreline, background. From there, we're all good. And the stream, actually, I ain't checked if I think Josh did this. Josh is a download, he does set these up for me on the night before. It's like, do you know the Wizard of Oz? Where the wizard is like behind the scenes doing stuff. Then you pull back the curtain and it's like, oh, the wizard. It's like sort of like Josh in terms of Josh does all the stuff behind. And he does the stuff on front of the camera as well. Hopefully in the next coming months, you will see a lot more watch-alongs from us. Probably every day. Which I know you all can't wait for. But it won't all be thingy. F1 will be back soon for all the people who are on the channel for F1 for some reason. Obviously, darts is back this weekend. I'd like to do a rugby watch-along, but I don't know how it would do on the channel. But if we need content on a day, I'm all for it. Cleared away. Not as far outside the box. Garkovic! Oh, it hits the crossbar! What a shot from Steven Garkovic. Outside the box. On the half volley, just hits the crossbar. It was Miller who puts the ball in. Cleared away by D'Arrigo. Ugakovic tips it over from himself, hits it on the volley, not even on the half volley. And it hits the crossbar. Delinov's nowhere near. Well, he is close to it, but that's a great opportunity for Ugakovic to bring Newcastle Jets back into the game as it stands 1-0 to Adelaide United. Hope everyone is obviously alright, this is fine. For us, morning. What's your favourite stadium in Australia, bro? Right, we had this conversation last week. The one in the water. The one by the water. Is it West? This is where we're going to go through all the stadiums. I like Wellington Phoenixes. There's one that Wellington Phoenixes is lovely. The one that opens up into where you can see the water. You'll probably be able to get it quicker than me. I will go through every team to find it. I also like the Western Sydney Wanderers Stadium because it's Western Sydney Wanderers. I'm trying to find... Oh, what is it? You can probably let me know, Kurt. It's not even like a huge stadium. It's like a championship stadium, but it's like... So if this is the square, this bit, the like one of the ends is all open, I think, into the sea. Oh, if I can't find... that's Wanderers. Is it the Newcastle Stadium? No, I can't find it. There's a lot. I do like the Newcastle Stadium because it is called... Is it called the McDonald Jones? What a name. I'll tell you what, Adelaide has an American college feeling in their stadium. It's a huge pitch, but it has an American college feel. With the sort of the rafters. Halloran just fouls Miller there. We'll give the way for a free kick deep in the half, but it's Newcastle Jets now with Ewell. Puts it into the midfield. So we'll find Ewell, actually get back to Ewell on the wing. He's got Abbas in support. We'll go back to Perth Stanley. Halloran has been yellow card, early yellow card for Adelaide there. Switched across the play. Miller takes it, heads it down. O'Donovan loses the ball. Still loses the ball. Good tackle. Great recovery tackle there. But who was that? That was Garkovic. But Halloran's won the ball again. And Kutrombis will get it cleared. He doesn't. He does go out for a throw-in. Ben Halloran there has had some very decent games for Adelaide this season. Also, if you who is Adelaide's top goal scorer? Players? No. Probably Tommy Juric. Obviously, Tommy Juric out with an injury. That's what I was looking for when I was talking about their recent games. I couldn't find the 3-2 where they won it on penalties. Here we go. When Tommy Juric got a hat-trick of penalties. There you go, against the Mariners. 3-2. Oh no, I think I'll get my names confused. Long throwing comes in. Touré sort of shirt pulled in the box, goes down, nothing given. And that was Kutrombis who were holding him. But yeah, Tommy Juric, good. I think that was that wasn't the last Watchalong, was it? No, that would have been the 19th, so it's the... No, that would have been... Good cross in. Perth Stanley doesn't really clear. It's Miller in his own half. Will just hoof it long. And O'Donovan will lose it. Another throw-in for Adelaide. 26th. Don't know what I did on the 26th. What game did we do? Someone can remember quicker. Last Friday, what was it? Perth versus Brisbane with that Diego Castro double. I remember. I like you mentioned United. Old Trafford is lovely. Ragnar says hello, my friend. Hello. Such a polite way. Really polite way to say hello. Monorail, who are you doing next? Without anyone. The next watch along will be Kieran L. No, it'll be tonight. It'll be Schalke versus Mainz. A big Bundesliga it's sort of a Bundesliga weekender in terms of football. It's a big relegation battle, Schalke versus Mainz. And it will be KD doing that. So it's going to be a very, very fun game. Just because Mainz can beat these top sides, but can they beat a struggling Schalke side? Obviously, they signed a new manager, so trying to usher in a new era, but it'll be very tough. It'll be a very tough game for Schalke. Oh, that's a great tackle by Goodwin. Oh, it does a great tackle. Thurgate tries to chip it out. Goodwin really does well to win the ball back, an amazing tackle. And then just keeps it in play. And then gets up and plays an awful ball, but it'll be in the midfield now for Adelaide United with Halloran, who's switching himself into that midfield to Goodwin now. Lot of options here for Adelaide. Goodwin. To Strain. We'll go back all the way back to the defence. With Elsig to Jakobsen. Now it's switched over to that left-hand side. Lopez, outside of the football, doesn't go anywhere. It'll be cleared by the Jets. No, it won't. It's back in the feet of Adelaide. D'Arrigo does really well to win it back. Halloran now. Kalede now. Mork to Goodwin. Goodwin again outside the box. Is he going to let one rip? He's got a lot of open space on the left here if he decides to use Javi Lopez. Poor first touch. Lopez outside the box. Straight to the hands of Duncan. And there'll be a counter-attack. It's Ewell on the left wing. Still Ewell on the left. He doesn't have many options to choose here. And he will go for the shot. Wins the corner. Rowan, would it be this? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it. Yes, it will be the Central Coast Mariners. Where is it? Images. Yeah, it's the Mariners Stadium. It's a very nice stadium. Look at that. That's just... Oh, lovely. Lovely. One ball in the box. O'Donovan does well to win it back. Outside the box, not got many options. Been a very entertaining game so far. Cheers, Kyle. Genuinely do appreciate that. So yeah, we'll have KD on Friday. Lovely link-up play. God, what a goal! What a goal! 1-1. Who was that? Who was that? Because whoever threw that, I think, was that Connor O'Toole? Is it Connor? Watch me say it's not even Connor. Yeah, that was Connor O'Toole. It's a lovely link-up play between O'Toole. Who was that? O'Toole in third gear, level 1-2. And then O'Toole absolutely drills it into that top right Delanov. I thought Delanov has that covered. It doesn't. And it goes in the back of the net. Okay, I think Delanov definitely can do... Well... I think Delanov definitely can do a lot better there. But it is 1-1 as it stands. And seemingly Jets are back into this game without doing much. I would say, without doing that much. As it's 1-1 here at Adelaide. Great finish from O'Toole. I don't think we can take that away. I just think Delanov should do a lot better there. Yeah, they're going to take the goal, but... For me, that's a keeper issue and not... it was a good finish, it was, but... I just don't think there were enough on it to me. Sort of that's testing Delanov. Let me spray myself. It smells a bit nice. It's got to smell nice for these Watchalongs. But 1-1 as it stands, and... I mean, as the A-League does always seem to do... We've got goals. We've already got 2 goals in the thing. If you were a betting man, you would always go... What's it called? You would always go to be both teams to score. And even if you want, both teams to score in both halves. Because genuinely, I think it could happen. But as it stands right now, 1-1 here in the A-League. Ewell's made a lovely run in behind the defenders. He's got a man open in the midfield, puts the ball lane, and it actually goes to no one. Halloran now will try to start a counter-attack. Gets the ball to Stefan Mork. Halloran's gone down injured, but it's Goodwin. Is it Luke? Is he not even called Stefan Mork? He is called Stefan Mork. Right. Thought so. To Lopez now. Gets it to Halloran, who's back upon his feet. To Goodwin. Into midfield, this is another football. Mork. Halloran outside the box! Off the post! Oof. Ben Halloran. I mean, he went down injured. There's going to be a yellow card here if that's a bat. But Ben Halloran outside the box lets one absolutely rip. Like a Beyblade, and it hits the post. Pardon me. This game has stepped up. I mean, the last time Adelaide were home, it was a 3-2 victory. Last time they were home, it was a 3-2 victory. It wasn't probably the way they wanted it. 3 penalties. Maybe 2 of them weren't, but they got the win, and now they're back at home, and they are testing the Jets. I mean, Jets are not going down with the fact, don't take me wrong, they're definitely playing on the back foot, but to their advantage. Jules making these nice little runs in behind. Duncan were nowhere near that. Really not. Prime opportunity to put Adelaide 2-1 up. But yeah, Abbas getting the yellow card. I don't know what that was for. I think it was a foul in the build-up. But as you see, 4 shots for Adelaide, 3 for Jets. It's that opportunity. It's morning, Chris. How are you, mate? It's fine, morning. Obviously, I think you want to forget the Liverpool game and move on to the Saturday game. Who have you got this weekend, pal? Who have you got? Because we're at home. I thought we were away. We've got Southend at home. Cross comes in from Goodwin. Oh, that should be in. It's a great ball in by Goodwin. Mark does the unselfish thing and actually heads it down to Toure. I'm going to watch here. Goodwin puts it onto his left foot. Swings in. Great ball. Mark then, instead of heading it onto the face of goal, heads it straight down to Toure, who blazes it over. It's an awful finish from Al-Hassan Toure, the youngster. Should have done a lot better than he did there. Should have done a lot better. Just blazes it over the crossbar. Poor finish. Stephen Mark is really unselfish. Could have easily turned and either headed or even go for the chest in the volley. Instead, lays it off to the 18-year-old. As it's a Jets throw him. They won't take it quick. They won't take it quick. Ball thrown long by Miller. Spots out Ewell, who kicks it away. He hasn't been there, Ewell. He really hasn't. The 26-year-old striker from Kenya has basically played all over the A-League. Played for Adelaide, played for Western, played for obviously the Jets now. So I started off at FC Adelaide City. That makes sense. We've got 2 players in there. Oh, what a name that is! Oh, it's a Cyprus team called Peak. Right, that is. I'm about to say they've got a good team. These are just all the people that have actually moved from Peak. This is the departure. Has anyone ever gone onto big things from Peak? Galway. Ball into. Oh, it's found O'Donovan's foot. Still O'Donovan. He'll have a shot. Delanov stops. He is offside. Again, he's not had a bad game as well. O'Donovan. Is it Ray or Roy? Roy O'Donovan. Irish player. Irish-Australian. 35 years old. 2 goals this season as it stands. Morecambe versus Carlisle then at Liverpool versus Fulham. Oh, great. Good game. Maybe Liverpool, Fulham, Morecambe, Carlisle's a decent game. Cheeky little derby. No, not derby, but it's going to be strained though on the right. Hasn't played much this season. But is the option today. Mark has turned to Per Stanley. Mark then to Goodwin. Still Goodwin. Still Goodwin. Doesn't use it. Halloran outside the box. Has a shot deflected. And then it's a corner. Adelaide are feeling the game today. They really are. There's so many opportunities they've had to do something. We've got some great games coming up this weekend. Burnley, Arsenal, Villa, Wolves I think will be a right game. I think Brighton will be against Leicester will be a fun game. I don't think they'll have goals. But this weekend on the channel, it's all about Germany. So obviously we've got the Schalke Mainz Watchalong tonight. And then at 2:30, Mönchengladbach versus Bayer Leverkusen. And then at 5:30, this is on Saturday, Bayern Munich versus Borussia Dortmund. Some great games occurring over in the Bundesliga this week. Now, can Jets get it cleared? Abbas does actually do really well to get it cleared. Long ball played over to the right now. It's Van Miller, the right back, who's pushed up all by himself. That's a great challenge by Lopez. Just gets his left foot across, shields the ball, but most people doesn't go with the foul. Ball through, it's a good ball. Halloran can't get there. If Kyle want to get back to winning ways, nothing better than doing it against your Northwest rivals. Get our playoff hunt back on track. Exactly. The thing is, you've got so many games in hand that you can still easily get playoffs. I mean, how many games have you got in hand? Where's Carlisle? Can't see you. Cross comes in. Contrumbis heads it. Abbas, long ball over the top. You will get it. Covered by Jakobsen. There's only one man there, and that's O'Donovan, so Yule will slow it down, play it through. To Agarkovic, has got Miller on the overlap, obscures him, poor ball into the midfield to Yule. Back to Agarkovic, not many options for Agarkovic, we'll put it onto the wing. And that's a poor ball in midfield, now it could be an Adelaide counter-attack, have it Lopez. To Alassane Touré, he's all by himself and he'll just go. He'll still go. Alassane Touré plays it through to Goodwin. Back to Touré. Has got Goodwin. Tries to play it through to Ben Halloran, who'll go out for a throw-in. Where's Carlisle? 12 games. 20. Then you've got 4 games in hand on Harrogate, but also just 2 games in hand at Bradford. A win puts you back in playoffs. So, you'll have, because you've got the game against Morecambe, a win. If you win all your games, you're third. You're third. If everyone doesn't play and you get all your games back, you're up into third. So yeah, you're definitely not. For me, you're not out. You're not out of the title yet. I'll watch this later on today or tomorrow morning. Okay, that's fine, Ben. That is fine. As long as you're watching. Where do we? If we win, we don't go 5-14. Just gonna get a win. We're just gonna win games. It's just embarrassing. Not embarrassing. I just. Where's Southend? Southend. The below us, and that's the problem. I think we will lose this weekend because we are playing Southend. If we lose just teams that are worse than us, we can beat these big sides. It doesn't make sense. All Adelaide this game so far. That's a good ball in, and Mort can't get to it. And it could be a counter-attack here. Abbas in the midfield. Got option on the right. Got Miller on the right. Miller's still running. Good ball to Miller. It's got the overlap. Doesn't use him. Now uses him. Now uses Abbas. Good ball through the legs. And Miller's just lost it really easy. Like, really easy. Diarigo switches it. It's now Strain, who's coming to this game for Noah Smith. Let's try Noah Smith's not even on the bench. Is he injured? Might be injured. The young 16-year-old had a great game last week. How old's Strain? 23, so he's not old. Not old at all. Lopez now plays it through to Halloran. Has got options. We'll use 2 raising. Plays it back to Halloran. Switching it to Goodwin, who's got a lot of space outside the box. And that's another great challenge by Thurgate. Jess has done well defending, standing off, not making risky challenges, but just getting the block off when they do go for these long-range shots. Actually, does that even come off it? It does, it will be a corner. I don't know who's standing over it for Adelaide. It'll be Goodwin. And Goodwin will whip this ball, and good ball in. Elsie went for it and Ewell gets ahead to it. And Duncan will slow it down. And 34 minutes in, it's been a good game. It's been a really good game so far, 1-1. As it stands, the stats on the doors, 8 shots, 2 on target from Adelaide, 3 shots, 1 on target for the Jets, 61% possession in Adelaide's favour. Abbas gives the ball away now to Mork. We'll use Halloran, not got anyone in the box. Kutrombis does come across, but doesn't actually get any of the ball. Cross comes in to Per Stanley, heads it. Agarkovic doesn't really get it out though. It's going to be Strain on the wing. Back to Goodwin. Newcastle Jets and McDonald Jones Stadium. It's a great name, innit? It is a really good name. Halloran now. Oh, tries to play through Javi Lopez. And he can't reach it. Kutrombis, that's a great ball across by Kutrombis. A lot of open space on the left hand side of the pitch here now for Adelaide. So O'Toole, the goal scorer, puts it through to Garkovic. He's got O'Toole back on the left. We'll use him. O'Donovan's peeled away from his man there. Ewell's peeled down on the wing. Ewell crosses it in straight into the hands of Delanov. Straight into the hands of Delanov. And bright start from Adelaide. When Newcastle go on the attack, they do look dangerous. Ewell's, again, like I said before, they're running behind the defenders. It's nice, just the end product isn't there. The crosses have more or less found Delanov all the time, or found absolutely no one, not even an Adelaide player. So if I was the Newcastle manager, I'd definitely, that's one thing I would address. So just make use of the ball. You haven't had much of it. So when you've got it, take your time. You don't need to sort of waste the ball straight away. I did search Win Stadium, and nice, but yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. As now, Strain can't get it through. Still Strain on the right, puts on his right, and will win the corner, another corner for Adelaide. But you look at some of the other league stadiums, you think, oh, they're lovely. And then you look at like League Two, they're not bad. They're clearly just a lot of League Two, League One, Champions stadiums, and even Premier League, because of the way England is, it doesn't really fit. Like they have to build the stadiums. Like they couldn't build this good ball in, apart from like Tottenham's. Goodwin will whip it back in. Found its way all the way through to the other side now. Halloran, it's not even Halloran with his ball, and it's Touré's already on the floor for some reason. And it's cleared out for a throw-in for the Jets. But like, I think the English stadiums, hello Gabriel, I think the English stadiums fit their location in terms of, you can't have this big architectural piece, apart from, like I said, the Spurs one. So like, if you look at the Oldham Stadium, it does fit in with what it looks like. It's not this big flashy piece. But I would like to see these kind of different stadiums. Oh no, it's hard with buildings and stuff, and then you have to build to fans, and if you don't have the fans, you can't build this lovely stadium. But this is Al Hassan Touré on the wing. Still Touré. And he's won himself a corner again. Another corner for Adelaide's time. Kutrombis. You know, Al Hassan Touré has had a good game today, coming in for the injured Tommy Urich. And you know what? Having a decent game. Having a really decent game. He's more just adapted to a winger, if anything. He'll come across, and either Halloran or someone, or I don't know who, and Mork will come in at that false nine, the centre forward role. Whereas Touré's out playing as that lone striker. He'll drift out to the left as it'll be a cross in. Corner comes in. It's straight to the middle. It's a good ball in by D'Arigo. It's back again with Adelaide. Goodwin. Coletti squares it across. Backheeled into the box. Touré's falling. And can't get anything as Elsey flicks it onto Touré. Touré just can't get anything on the ball. 40 minutes gone in this game. 5 minutes left. Lovely backheel from Elsey. But Touré can't get anything on. Now it's the Jets. Ewell's made a nice little run on the left. O'Toole to Ewell. And he wins the corner. There's one thing the Jets have done really well is, let's say Adelaide have had a corner, they send it out quick. Their counter attack, their counter press is very good. They just don't do anything with it. They've luckily won a corner here. So we'll see what happens here. Referee's blood. Oh my god, what's it? That steward's got a cowboy hat. That steward's also sat in a chair. I kind of like the security for this game. Are all just watching the game. Cross comes in. Headed away by Elsie. Not as far as Kutrombis outside the box. We'll find O'Toole, who has to switch it across to the left. We'll find a player to post Stanley. The centre half outside the box. And muscling 2 players through to O'Donovan. But now it's Adelaide coming. Oh, he can't get it. Who was that? He couldn't get... I think it was Strain. Couldn't get under his feet. It's Mork, though. To D'Irigo. To Goodwin. Strain's made a run on the right. It puts the ball into Toure. But goes over it. But he had Strain on his right. Done it. Probably poor decision there from Strain. Passed around the back from Jets. Goodwin's had a lot of the ball today, but not done much with it. And apart from Ben Halloran, who, again, as a past couple of weeks have shown, he's had the ball a lot. Speaking of Halloran, it is Halloran. Plays it through. D'Irigo. Enjoying a bit of possession. It's one thing Adelaide haven't done. They haven't held possession really. And the ball's played through to Mork with so much power, it's given away. Delanov comes out and will just clear his lines. Kicks out for a throw-in. But rather than trying to play it out the back, he wasn't having any of that. And he'll just clear it. Where do I watch the match for free? Don't have a clue, Likith. Don't have a clue. Thank you, Gabriel. Appreciate it. And then you did watch your Chelsea game last night, bro. I do actually watch it. I was too busy doing the website work at the sports-corner.com. I was too busy doing a piece for the website. But I heard it on in the background. And I had outside the box. I had Mason Mount on my back. I had Mason Mount to score, Mane to score. So I was very excited when Mason Mount scored. And then I had like 2 yellow cards to happen, which just didn't play off. Oh, and Portimao was just being announced as one of the places where one of the races can take place for F1. I'm just looking at the odds for this game. Who are odds on favourite? Skybet does load up, that is. Which it's not currently, but I'll see who the favourites are for this game. I would have thought it'd be Adelaide. I can't load it up there. I'll load it up on here instead. Skybet. Skybet. There we go. I don't know. Football. In play. Wait, what? Adelaide, there we go. You can watch it for free on Sky Bet. That, mate, if you're still in the chat, if you want to watch it for free, if you've got Sky Bet, you can watch it on that. God, paying for a BT account, and cross comes in to Per Stanley, heads away. We're further ahead on Sky Bet than we are on BT. That's unfair. I was looking to see who the favourite is. Full-time win. Adelaide, Jets are probably the odds-on favourite. 2-1 the odds for Adelaide to win. I'd fucking whack a quid on Adelaide. Make £2 profit. Any chance anyone thinks this game might end 5-3 to Adelaide because it's 250-1? You think 11-0 Manchester United? 11-0, you think? I tell you what, mate, it's a bold prediction. It is definitely a bold prediction. 11-0? I think City 4-2. I think it'll be very comfortable for Manchester City. Cleared away by Elsie. Finds Toure, who actually holds the ball well because Post Stanley misses the ball. And it finds Goodwin on the wing. So we'll close that. Cross comes in. Blocked by to Per Stanley, the man who doesn't really win it. Still Goodwin. Goodwin's tripped over. Referee says play. Surely that... The cross comes in. I was watching this here. He does seem like a... Avoids the foul. We'll see what happens here. I think he just loses his footing, Goodwin. Yeah, he does. He just loses his footing. He's claiming a touch of the back from, I think that's Bugart. I mean, 10 seconds left. I think the whistle will go. I think we'll go into the half 1-1. Which you can't complain. You can't complain. It's been a very entertaining half so far. So far. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one there. It's going to be a free kick though. Goodwin will crosses him. Probably definitely the final chance of the game. Ball comes in. It goes to absolutely no one. And the whistle will blow 1-1 here in Adelaide. And what game has been? Mate, why do you think Jets were the favourites by bookies, though we know how shit they are in offensive? Third grade league in Australia, 2026, bro. I don't know, I don't actually know. I would have backed Adelaide in this game. Just because they score goals and Jets don't. And it's such a stupid thing, but goals win the game, don't they? We all know that. I would have backed Adelaide, I really would, but as it stands, it's not Adelaide who've been backed. It's 1-1 as it stands. Newcastle Jets. I mean, Louis D'Arrigo scored a lovely little finish right at the start, 6 minutes in. Connor O'Toole then responds in the 22nd minute, and then nothing much has happened. They're going to interview Louis D'Arrigo. I'm just going to say what he has to say before we do some promotion. It was a great finish by D'Arrigo. It really was. Just outside the box. Lets one rip and just puts it in the back of the net. But should we have a look at the what's... hey, come, you're watching the A-League from UK? Yeah. It's on the BT. With the Sports Corner, we want to do different leagues. Obviously, we've got the Bundesliga coming up. When the MLS returns, we'll do the MLS. We just want to do different leagues that are other than the Premier League. So I think we'll definitely have some more EFL watch-ons, but we just want to do other leagues other than Premier League. As good as Premier League is, these other leagues are sometimes even better. But we'll have some shameless promotion. So obviously, you're already on our YouTube, youtube.com/sportscorneryt. If you give us a like and subscribe, notification bell. See when we're live. You can also see when we're live on the Twitter at @the_top corner. See when we're live, what's coming up on the channel. Also, when an article gets put up on the website, the sports-corner.com. So one went up last night. That was AW Revolution predictions, but we did put so many up last night. So please go and check all them out. Some really good pieces from everyone. I know KL put one up about the golden generation of the Ajax and what they currently have right now. And then the Instagram, the _sports_corner_. So obviously you can see all the little updates of when we're live and what's coming up on the week. In terms of what's coming up this week, Schalke versus Mainz. It's 7:25. Going to be a good game. Relegation scrap. Mainz can beat big seeds. Schalke have got a new manager. Then at 2:25, Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Bayer Leverkusen, a huge Champions League tie coming up. And then it's that Der Klassiker at 5:20 again. Oh, Borussia Dortmund not in form. Bayern Munich seemingly flying high. And then it's the 6th round of the evening session of the UK Open at 7:10. Then it'll be the semi-finals and the final at 7:10 on the 7th of March on Sunday. So it's a proper darts weekend at night. Interview with Devon Peterson is up on the channel. Very thank you to Devon for doing that with Josh. Really good interview. Don't forget to check it out. Even if you're not a darts fan, there is a UCL FIFA Sim tournament you have to promote on the A-League. Free to play. We just need your name. You don't need Xbox PlayStation. If you join in the chat, 32 players needed. All you have to do is join in the chat when them games are online. Team. So what happens is, there'll be a wheel. Your wheel will spin. And let's say it comes up with my name, Rowan. It comes up with Rowan. Another wheel will be spun for a team. And let's say it's Dortmund. I would then have Dortmund in the UCL simmed. And in the games, Josh doesn't play him. He sims him. We sit and watch him. We did this last year with the Euros. It was very, very fun. If you haven't checked that out on the channel, but let us know in the chat if you do want to get involved with that. But I'm just watching the early from the UK just because it's very fun. But it is 1-1 as it stands. And been a bit of a cheeky game. Just a little bit one. Just a little bit of a cheeky game. You know what? The ending was slow. The ending was very slow in terms of not much happened after the goals went in. Not much did. I will go for just a quick break. I'll be back very soon. Well, I was going to be back very soon. I didn't realise how heavy that music was. Is there some nice music, Joe? Go on, we'll play this. We'll be back soon. It's a bit embarrassing when you didn't realise that the music had already stopped playing. Bit embarrassing. We had to put a new one on. But hello, I'm back. As this game will get kicked off very soon. Really, I missed a couple of comments. Comments actually hadn't loaded up for me, which I do apologise. Casual runs fan of all football. You find it not a good quality compared to Premier? I think. Right. Everyone does the Premier League, don't they? Everyone from the cousin to the granddad, they do the Premier League. And genuinely, some of the other leagues are funner. They really are. I think the A League is such an attacking league. I mean, if we look here, if we look at the most recent games, in the A League. So this was all last week's game week. We had a 3-1, a 3-2, a 4-3, a 2-0, a 2-0, a 2-1, and a 1-0. Only one game had one goal. Only one game had one goal. Like what? Like look at that Western United game. Like that was a great game. And it's all more or less, if you look every game. Thank you, Cal, for putting the website. Any West Ham fans in here? You've got a partial West Ham fan. I love Suchek and Sufal. If you stick with us on the channel, you know that I really like Slavia Prague, and obviously both of them. Oh, that food looks so nice. Oh, that food looks really nice. Australia just looks really nice, doesn't it? It really does. It really looks really nice. I'm just going to mute that because they're promoting some UFC card. You don't follow the A-League huge, but love West Sydney. Big up Wonders. My kind of style and colour. It's a very, very nice kit. It's a really, really nice kit. Speaking of kits, my older one should be here very, very soon. The Oldham third kit is a very, very nice kit. We're just in ad break, so the game should be underway relatively quick. But it's been... How long have we been doing the A-League? I'm just going to have a look at how long have we been doing the A-League Watchalongs now. I think it's going to be for a while, surely. If I find the channel. There we go. If we have a look, if we scroll through... Adelaide versus Perth. Western Sydney... So the first one I did was Western Sydney Wanderers versus the Newcastle Jets. And the only reason I did that was because it was the Western Sydney Wanderers. But because it was also the first week that we'd done it, it was really hard to get players. And so it was just... The thumbnail was just two Nico Mullers, which was quite funny. But yeah, so we've been doing it for a while now. Yeah, 9 out of 10 in A-League, bro. Very good. I like... It's one thing you've really got is the referee. Clinical. Whenever a decision is made, you understand. But in the Premier League... Well, I think it's just Premier... In the Premier League, you see... It was yesterday. It was... There were two ones. There was, first of all, in the Werner goal. I think Werner is level. Now, if he's level, he's onside. You side with the onside part. Oh, centre parks. You side with the onside part. They gave that offside. I thought, okay, I can understand where you can see offside, but maybe have a bit of a better angle rather than an angle that's at a that's at, like it is at a certain degree. You can't. It's not a straight line. You can't see how he's onside or offside, vice versa. Either way, how it works. And then on the other hand, it was the what game was it? It was the Fulham game where a shot came on. I think it hits Cavallero in his hand. His hands are in. His hands are from onto his side. If that hit, let's say that hits his rib, if that hits his sort of side there, it's still going to bounce off into the same location for Josh Madger. So he's not getting an advantage by hitting his arm. Now hold the roll of it. Who's his arm is foul. His hands are in. Where do you want to put his hands? Do you want him to walk around with his hands in the air every single time he tries to touch the ball, just in case that it's a heavy touch? You know what I mean? The rules are flawed, and the VAR, I just like it very much. There's been some questionable questionable decisions in all VAR in all the leagues. But I genuinely think the VAR in the A-League, I don't know you appreciate it more. But yeah, been doing the Watchalongs for just over a month. And I went with... The first one was on the 29th of January. And that was Western Sydney Wanderers versus the Newcastle Jets. I'm just looking to see, what score did that finish? Oh god, I really got a boring game, didn't it? 1-1. A 1-1. By the way, I'm going to try to predict it when the alarm... So if you don't know, if you have a Motion A-League morning stream, there is an alarm that goes off. You will hear it. I'm going to go 9:57. I'm going to try and guess when it happens. But there will be an alarm. It's the worst one as well because it's so piercing. It literally runs through you. It's an awful alarm. It really is. We are back from the BT coverage, so game should have been away very soon as we see O'Toole there. This is talking to the Adelaide United coach. I just love the music that they play. One love. I can't sing it, otherwise we'll get copyrighted. Need a shower. This game should be underway very soon. All the players are back out on the pitch. But 1-1 here at Adelaide. God, I need to do another website. I might do one in the A-League actually, you know. Because the A-League has been very fun recently. It's the Western Battle. Western United versus Western... It's the Melbourne Derby, innit, tomorrow. At 8:10. Two failing teams. Maybe City not. But definitely Melbourne, victory, definitely. Not there this season. As this game does get back underway. Adelaide can go up to third with this win. But I think the Jets can go up to fourth. For look. As it stands. Adelaide can go up to third and Jets can go up to fourth as well. Jets could actually go ahead of them. Could be joint with Adelaide if they win by one goal. So, game, very, very close. Very close indeed. Kurt, whereabouts in Australia from? Who do you support? I can't remember from last week, my apologies. And also, if you are an Australian fan here, or even not, who's your team? Who do you support in the A-League? Very interesting. And if you have a comment for, don't be afraid to... Oh, goody, I've forgotten about that alarm. Can't wait for it. I know, it's going to be great. I'll try and mute this time. It proper rings through. Just imagine you're fast asleep and you hear that noise. Awful. Awful. It genuinely is horrible. It's going to be cleared away deep. Knowing me, if they're going to score during when I mute my mic for it. Got to check, yep. We're not playing audio for the game. Obviously, thank you everyone that tuned into the other watch-along that we did on the channel on Wednesday. Sheffield United. Sheffield Wednesday. I know, Wednesday fans. O'Toole outside the box. Wins the corner. The Sheffield Wednesday versus Rotherham. Really good game. Really, really good game. The corner's taken quick. Oh, that's a good ball in. That's a really good ball in. Adelaide will come on the counter though. That was a really good ball in by Abbas. It was an incredible ball, but Adelaide now have got there's a long ball. Oh, you know what? It was a really nice ball. And that was Diarigo. Could have been, and he hits his own man. He hits Mork. It's a great recovery challenge from a Diarigo. Strain now. He's got Goodwin onto his right. He does use him. Strain overlaps. Ball's played through to him. Oh, that's little Garkovic slides in. Strain takes it past him. Squared across. Good block by Per Stanley. Fallen Wanderers, man. Just chips it over and Garkovic does really well. And then plays it across. Good block by Per Stanley. Per Stanley just holds up well and it's 1-1 here, but great opportunity from the right back there. Just driving it down the right, tips it over Garkovic, and he does win a corner for Adelaide. lot of movement, so much movement in the box there. And the referee's going to have a word with Elsie, Katrombis, O'Toole, Mork, Toure. There's a lot of people in the box there for Adelaide and Newcastle. It seems like everyone's in the corners crossed in. Oh! You know, it nearly goes in off the corner. Whipped in, it's just over the crossbar from Goodwin. So I don't know what I'm guessing he's just trying to get it deep in to where there's like 70 men in the box. Doesn't get to him. He's had a good game though today, Goodwin. I don't think has he played. I don't think he's played. Yeah, only played 2 goals at 2 games this season. 1 goal. Oh, has he played at Heracles? Sparta, Rotterdam. Why do all Australian players seem to go play for Sparta? Oh, he had time in the Saudi Arabian League as well. Well, he's actually on loan, Goodwin, from ABBA. Joined on February the 9th, so joined very recently. And won't leave on June the 30th. That's why, because the league's finished, I'm pretty confident. The league has finished. That's why, because I know in the Indian Super League has finished with Stephen Taylor's rejoined Wellington Phoenix. You're a Brisbane Raw fan? No, it's alright. Brisbane Raw is okay. It's all about the Wanderers, mate. All about the Wanderers. Headed away. Not cleared outside that box. Fizzle over. And Bernardo, come on, Adelaide. You know, I think I'd back Adelaide tonight. Newcastle just don't get it cleared. Bugart, who just heads it round Halloran, who probably could do a lot better there. Oh, Bernardo, I saw your Oldham shirt came. Big Bambula on the back. Big Bambula. Is it nice? Mine, I love the way. Wait, we ordered it at the same time. It was quicker to get to. It was quicker to get to America than it was to get genuinely 45 minutes away. Good ball in. Bugart heads it. Duncan will collect. Toure was behind him. Wow. But they're going to be back at Portmouth, the F1, which is very nice. I can't believe that. I'm gonna have to find out if my shirt has come. I didn't get it delivered here. I got it delivered to my home. I got it delivered at home, so it might have come. If so, I'm gonna have to go get it. But Miller plays it through to Ewell on the wing. Against Jacobson, wins the thingy. Brisbane Raw Suncorp Stadium. I think we looked at it last week, didn't we? Suncorp Stadium. Yeah, nice stadium. Really nice stadium. Like I said, I said it looked a bit like Valley Parade in terms of the colours and etc. Outside looks nothing like Valley Parade, but the colours look very similar. Cross comes in, headed away. And yeah, it's going to be given as a foul. I think it's as Bugart and Elsie get caught up with each other. About to say, like, I can't believe it got to America quicker. I really can't. I'm going to have to find out where mine is. I really have. The next day, I was wondering what the next A-League watch-along would be next Friday, which is Melbourne City versus Macarthur. I'm about to say maybe 2 teams we've never done before, because we haven't done Melbourne City, but we've done Macarthur. We met Derbyshire. Actually, you know what? We haven't done a full watch-along with Macarthur. No, we've done 2. Because we did the one where my PC froze, and then we did the other one. What's after that? I wonder what the other watch-along is after that. Here we go. Friday the 19th of March is a proper Rowan one. Perth versus Western Sydney Wanderers. That'd be alright, watch-along. I've generally got to figure out I can't believe you got it quicker. But this game has got kicked off to a nice little cheeky start. Strain to Goodwin. Back to Strain outside the box. Good ball over the top. Goodwin's got to wait that first time. It does. Good save by Duncan. Falling in the box. Cleared by... Great save by Duncan there. Gets down quick. Lionel Messi going good league, bro. He's saying going to the A-League, bro. Benyat's there. Susieta, no Susieta. Yeah, Susieta. Benyat's there at MacArthur. Oh, Goodwin's done really well. That could be a penalty. Surely that is a penalty. Paul Stanley takes down Goodwin. We'll see here. Goodwin taps it past one. Paul Stanley does just clatter into the back of Goodwin. I wouldn't be surprised. It's not going to be given. I thought it was a penalty. See ya. Paul Stanley doesn't get any of the ball. It's not given, but... It's not obviously given, but I genuinely thought that was a penalty there. Penalty shot for Adelaide. As it'll be a throw-in to Adelaide United. Good opportunity for Adelaide. Jets have got the ball though. Can they actually create something with it? They haven't really created much this game. It's Paul Stanley. The ball does find Ewell on the wing and he's tackled. He's tackled by the right back. You know what? He's had a great game today, Strain. On both fronts. Good win. To Mark in the midfield. He's got a man on his left if he looks up. Plays it to Goodwin. Goodwin switches it across to Halloran. Has got to the wing. Dorico whips a ball in. And Toure was there. Good defending from Thurman. Thurgate, sorry. It's a great ball in by Diarigo. And Thurgate comes across, genuinely stops it from going to Toure's feet, who's going to put in. You probably have a quick if you had WS flew there, picked up. I don't know much, but we'll win the league now. I appreciate the effort, mate, but it's City's league. It is City's league. I would be very surprised if City don't win it. It's going to be a corner now for Adelaide. Big ball. LC wins the header into the box. Miller heads it away. Abbas clears it. Oh, what first touch there. That's a lovely first touch from Strain. Gets it through to Toure. To Mark. Is that Halloran? Halloran's pushed over to the centre midfielder. Good ball over the top. Lopez doesn't win it. Given away again by the Jets. And Diarigo will kick out for a throw-in. I think there might be... could be a change here. You know what? I think that is I say that's a penalty. Lovely link play between Godwin and Mark. Godwin then takes it into the box. He's already passed it. And then Paul Stanley runs into the back of him. I say that's a penalty in my eyes. In my eyes, that's a penalty. If you're watching the game, let us know. If not, oh, for God's sake. Now, I'm not going for God's sake because there's been a change. Ewell's come off. So has Abbas. Abbas has come off for Prusso. Who is that? Is he the... Yeah, he's the young Croat. He's a young Australian, but is his dad a former player, I think? Is the nephew a former player or something? I remember. On loan from Osijek, before a Dynamo Zagreb player. But... oh, for God's sake. Stamilopoulos. There we go. No, because where's the 8? Stamatolopoulos. I'm going to call him Lopoulos. I'm going to call him Poulis if I want. It's all been Adelaide this game. It really has. As an Australian man screams pressure. But Abbas has come off. Stamatopoulos has come on. Cross comes in. Blocked by Strain. And it's Newcastle actually going to have a corner here. First time this second half, I think. Half an hour left in this game. Still 1-1 as it stands. Adelaide probably deserve to be 2-1 up in terms of just possession and opportunities. But it's going to be Jets corner. Corner's whipped in. Denlove punches it. And it's a Colletti half clearance. Another cross come in. Garkovic. Oh, Denlove's punching it. He's running to the back of his own man there. Running to the back of Javier Lopez. But it's punched away. And it goes out for another corner. 3 corners now. Good ball by Garkovic. Denlove with the first punch. Not really cleared. The second one, Denlove, it goes late. Screams for it. Punches it out. And it goes out for another corner. This time for the Jets. It'll be whipped in. Good ball in! It's off the crossbar! It's in the box! O'Donovan is cleared off the line. And O'Donovan is offside. That was a right ball in the box. Who took that corner? I think it was his 6. It was a Garkovic. A Garkovic crosses it in. Stamatolopoulos wins the header. Hits the crossbar and then it finds O'Donovan just below it. Who is offside? It wasn't even Garkovic. I think Prusso who whips it in. Stamatolopoulos wins the header. Great header, by the way. Comes off the top of the crossbar. Bounces nearly on the line. O'Donovan's waiting there. And he can't put it in. Have a bit of water. Good balling by Prusso. Really good ball. Now it's Adelaide. No changes from them, but it's Strain on the right hand side. To Halloran. Back to Strain. Good pressure here. By Stamatolopoulos. See, I'm getting good at saying it now. Stamatolopoulos does flick onto Prusso. Doesn't get it. Strain and D'Arrigo linking up. Good switch of play by Strain. Now it's Adelaide's chance to counter-attack. It's on the left-hand side. Goodwin and Halloran to switch. Goodwin's corner side. Cut back outside. Still Goodwin. Cross it into the back post. No one there. And it's headed away. Not as far as Colletti. To D'Arrigo. Back to Colletti. Colletti. He's got a man making the run. D'Arrigo doesn't use him. Finds Goodwin. He puts it into the middle to Ben Halloran. Halloran to D'Arrigo. To Mock. He's got a man on his right. We'll use him with Strain making the run. And Strain, I think he goes for the cross. Instead, it goes straight just off the head of Duncan. And for a goal kick for Newcastle. It's a prime opportunity early on for Newcastle. Stamatolopoulos heads it just off the crossbar. And then obviously on the other end, Strain just blazes it over the crossbar. Such a close opportunity there. Kutrumbis. When he played last Jets game I watched, he had a good game. Thrown quick. Now, can it be switched across? It will. Post Stanley. Jets, can they get... You know what? They've come out of the second half really fighting. Really have. But still 1-1 as it stands. This game, if this game can get a goal, I really think it can heat up. Oof. O'Donovan, great pressing on Adelaide. Oh, this is nice little football from Adelaide. D'Arrigo puts it to Goodwin on the wing. Outside the box, Mock! You awful finish. From the captain, Stefan Mock. Good little build-up. Goodwin on the wing. Puts it straight to Mock outside the box. Who blazes it right over the crossbar. That's Adelaide's MO today. It really is. And Alassane Touré is going to come off. And his younger brother Mohamed Touré is going to come on. And then also Cavello is also going to come on for Colletti. Yeah, Cavello coming on. Can he make an impact here? But the younger brother of Al Hassan, Mohamed, coming on now. You wish coming to Australia staying in, bro. They're very nice. Hi. Hello, Josh. You were. Hi. How are you? But Alassane Touré coming on for Mohamed and Josh Cavallo, the former Western United man. Still young, 21. Long ball over the top back to Per Stanley. It's a good ball. Delanov will collect it and then he'll throw it out quick. There it is. They. Don't know what happened there. Just decided we were going to go twice. Awful. It sits in your stomach. Cross comes in, blocked well. It's an awful sound. It really is. I thought I managed to mute quick enough. It's come up. The audio bit rate is a bit low. I know. I had to mute. I know. Cross comes in. Miller wins the header, but it just goes to absolutely nothing. Prusso with a good ball in. Miller free header, just a bit late, arriving a bit late there. Oh, it's awful. It's awful. Now, Elsey to Halloran. Just hoofed long here. Touré now puts a bit of pressure on. By the way, Kurt, why do your messages keep on getting retracted? I've just realised that. Touré can't get on this little ball. Back to Duncan. We'll hoof it out. 25 minutes left. This second half hasn't really not cleared well. Miller and Jakobsen. Miller keeps it under his feet. Prusso to the back post. It's a great ball. Stamatopoulos can't get strangers really well to hold the ball up. Is this going to be a throw for Newcastle Jets? Newcastle Jets to win 2-1. Ooh, go for a 2-1 Jets win. I've got Adelaide 2-1. Brisbane Roar versus Sydney FC tomorrow night. Obviously tomorrow morning for us. Be a good game, that. It was. Sydney FC are awful. They're not awful. They're doing 10th. Brisbane is thing. A good game. Mariners MacArthur on the other hand. First versus second is a right game. That is on Monday morning for us in the UK at 8:05. Cavello though. Doesn't get it to Goodwin. Goes back to Cavello. Cavello ball over the top. Touré can't get his legs going. Shepherded to Duncan. Do you only do Australian football? We don't, Joshua. We don't. If you have a look on the channel, we do a lot of football. We do a lot. Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, all the cup fixtures, EFL games. We will have MLS when MLS returns. And it's not just football we do, though. It really isn't. We've got darts, F1, darts and F1. And wrestling, idiot. And wrestling. So. It's now. It's with Adelaide. Strain does really well. And not to lose the ball. Keeps it under his feet. A-League's just every Fridays for us, Joshua. Every Friday morning I'll sit down and do it. As my nose has just gone very runny. Now it's Strain here. Switches it all the way across to Goodwin on the left-hand side. He's got Mork in the midfield. He used him a bit late. And Mork fouled from behind. It's going to be a prime free kick opportunity for Adelaide. He was third gated to the back of Mork. Good. You know what? Mock looks back, see where Thurg is, then brings his body across. Does really well to win the foul. And it's going to be Diorigo and I presume Mock. It's going to be Goodwin who's standing over it. I presume it'd be Diorigo just because he's got his right foot. Goodwin's left foot. I think Goodwin's left footed. Newcastle Jets, come on. I'm guessing you're a Newcastle Jets fan, Joshua. I presume so. Goodwin is going to have a dig here. Goodwin standing over it. Oh, it's off the post. I'm going to refresh the stream because the stream's audio is actually ahead, but off the post by Chris Goodwin. Good free kick opportunity. So close. Duncan really late to the ball. Really late to it. And it does rattle off that post. So close. Goodwin now will whip this corner in. To the front post, not flicked on. Garkovic clears, not... I'm getting some therapy this week. That's UK Open Darts after scribble. All right. I was like, oh, Chris, I hope you're all well. I'm guessing that's the UK Open Darts. After Square's performance. Poor performance. At least you got your darts. I guess I'm a Jets fan. You can help me here. Who's been your best player this season, do you think? Who has been your best player? Let us know. Because I haven't actually done many. I've only done a couple of Jets watchalongs. So I did. What do? I would have had goals. So maybe I did Western Sydney Wanderers. Yeah, my first one. I did No. Yeah, I did Wanderers versus the Jets. That was my first watchalong I did. Then I don't think I've done a Jets one since. I was looking. No, I don't think I have, so. Now I'm here. Gonna be throwing. I do like Connor O'Toole. I like him as a player. I don't know what he's actually been like for you overall. Where's he played at, Connor O'Toole? Has he just been at Brisbane his entire... was it Brisbane and then Newcastle? Miller cuts in. And Cavello makes a tackle. Now it could be an Adelaide counter-attack here. Love long ball. Halloran's on the right. First time ball into two-ray. Duncan comes across and collects it. My sister's boyfriend was round before. He's Manchester United and Carlisle fan. We didn't say anything about United and Liverpool much. Surprising when both teams didn't have the performance that you would want from them. Yeah. Did you go 1-0 up in your game, Chris? For Carlisle, that is. And then Colchester got a late one. I know we were just awful against Bolton. For Kyle Jameson, head went. Then Harry Clark was... I want to say he was unlucky because he's young. Oh, that is lovely from O'Toole. O'Toole and plays the first time ball. Good defender from Elsey. Well, I do have Strivel, but I don't know Jets players. Are you in like an echo chamber? Well, I do. Australian football fan. But I don't know the Jets players. Strange. That's fine. That is fine. There's 15 minutes left. This game really just hasn't got back into it yet. O'Toole plays it through to Prusso. It goes for a first time shot. I think it was meant for a cross, and Delanov will collect it. That's a right ball by Stefan Morg. The went Halloran who puts the ball into Toure, but Duncan collects it. So it was literally a Toure for Toure switch. Older Toure for younger Toure. There's only, I think, 2 years separating them both. Ooh, Toure's gone. He's clutching his thigh there. He's gone down clutching his thigh. He was clutching it, and then you can see him panting a lot. I'm seeing what happens here. So it's against Perth Stanley. I just want to see when this injury happens. It might just be an awkward step. Yeah, I was 1-0 up until 27th minute. You can see the penalty heads dropped after that. Same old story with us. Carl Wilson when Oldham beat us. We're 1-up and we think that's enough. It's going to be an injury. Mohamed Touré is going to come off 3 goals this season. I feel so sorry for him. And there is going to be a sub 4 of Adelaide. Touré is going to be watching on for his younger brother. I do feel so sorry for him. It clearly doesn't want to come off. But it will be a sub for Adelaide. I don't know who's going to come on it. It will be... Is that Yengi? Yengi, I think, is going to come on. I do feel sorry for Touré. The young 16... He's only 16 years old, Mohamed Touré. 16 years old, like... It's going to be Neil Gabira, that does come on. For Mohamed Touré. He'll go down there. Not a nice injury for him. He immediately went down clutching his leg, and a lot of emotion in the game, which you like to see. You really do. Big chance for Neon Gabire now to make an impact. He does lose the ball. He does lose the ball in his first set of play. One back though. Strain. Tries to play through Stefan Mark. And it's cleared for a throw-in. It's him and Thurgate just having a war of words. Mark not a positive thing. If I'm being positive, Carla could scream. I think Carla, you could still... Thing is, Chris, you've got so many games in hand. You're with your cousin Harvey. Hello, Harvey. You can still go. Think you've got 4 games in hand. If you win, let's say you win. The best situation, you win all your games in hand. Prusso puts a good ball. Oh, good block. Good tackle there by Jacobson. And Adelaide will just switch it all the way over to the left to Goodwin. But yeah, just you can still get automatic promotion. A strain. Just pass around back Adelaide. The momentum should be with Adelaide. Got a bit more fresher legs. With Neon Gabire coming on. But I tell you what, the Prusso sub for Newcastle Jets. Really like Prusso. Really like him. It's Strain. Going to be driving down this right hand side. Still Strain. To Neon Gabire. Keeps the ball in play. Still Neon Gabire. I suppose the top team start to play. Exactly. You pick up 4 wins. You're there. You're third. Ball tried to play onto the wing, but it's Bugar who wins it. Who just stopped the ball from going anywhere. But, he's been dispossessed here, and it's Goodwin all by himself. Goodwin has a shot, and it's in! And it's 2-1 Adelaide United. And it comes from a defensive mistake. Bugar doesn't actually get it cleared. Oi. I love that they play the darts music. It's not even the darts music, is it? But it's just, in the UK, it's so synonymous. Synonymous with darts. But what is synonymous is goals and Adelaide United, and that's 2-1 Adelaide. It just wasn't cleared away by... Who was it? It was Agarkovic. Bugar passed it to Agarkovic, yes, and Agarkovic was just surrounded by plenty of Adelaide players in red. Goodwin steals it, takes a couple of touches, just drills it along the floor, straight to the bottom right of the net. Duncan can't do anything, and it's put in the back of the net. Goodwin puts it in, and 2-1 Adelaide United. And Adelaide United now, huge win for Adelaide, huge win. If this ends, going to say on the stake up this win keeps has an update, but this win puts them up into second. If I'm right, it puts them into second, I think. Yeah. 13 minutes left in this game. Jets have got to get back into this now. It's a great challenge there. That's from, I think that was Halloran. Good win. Cavello puts a first time ball in. And to pass Stanley, a poor clearance, gives it out for a corner. I think he has so much more time than he thinks. You know, he does well to get it out. I can't blame him because he has Halloran behind him, but I think he's got a lot more time than he does. And Goodwin, he'll take his time with this corner now. Now Goodwin. He'll whip this in. Crossed in. Long ball to the Elsa. Headers won by Bogart. I think he's given us a foul. It's been given as a foul on Bogart. I think he does get tripped over in fairness. He does get tripped over. He has it stands Adelaide now up into third with 16 points. Brisbane and Wanderers do drop down. Both teams still to play. And as for Newcastle, down in 10th now. 3 points ahead of Wellington, but on the same points as Western United and Sydney FC. So not the result that the Jets would have wanted. Cleared over the top though. Good defending again from Strain. Had a really good game today. Is it Ryan Strain? Ryan Strain. I'm just looking at him and Noah Smith. Noah Smith, obviously, the younger of the half. I do like Noah Smith as well. He had a great game when we watched him, when we watched the Jets, and when we watched Adelaide the other week. Oh! And there's a yellow card for Stefan Mork. Goes flying. That could have been really dangerous. Just watching it here. Mork, he loses the ball. He goes to hunt it. He only got eyes for the ball. He goes to swing in. He goes to kick the ball. O'Toole, great sliding challenge. And Mork, you know what? He pulls away from the tackle, but it still makes a connection with O'Toole. I can understand Mork's frustration because he does stop himself from booting O'Toole. But he's a yellow card. It's dangerous football. It's to Per Stanley. Long ball over the top. Headed away. And O'Toole does well to keep it in to Per Stanley. Back to him. To Bogart. The Jets have got to get this ball out. And Bogart does. Long ball over the top to the wing. And it's won by Lopez. They'll go for a throw in for the Jets. For me, Adelaide are just sitting back now. So they've got to throw in better. Adelaide just sitting back, absorbing the pressure, letting the centre-back Haas run with the ball, trying to create this counter-attack opportunity. Obviously, the 2-1 up, they've got the lead. Craig Goodwin obviously gave them that lead. The lovely little goal, steals it from Magarkovic and does put it in. And Bogart kicks out the play. So another Adelaide throw. And it's going to be a sub. It's going to be Abachu, who comes off, and I think that's Strain. Ryan Strain had a great game today. Had a really, really good game, Ryan Strain. I think it's his 4th game of the season. Played very well, and now it's Abachu coming on. They've really got a good plethora of right backs. Adelaide do. Strain, Abachu, and Smith. They've got a really good set of them. But Abachu coming on. Has a bit more pace to the game. A bit more pace than... Is that a foul? No, we're giving it. Stamatopoulos is going to win the free kick. Very late decision from the ref. It was the assistant who... But Stamatopoulos win it on Abachu, the substitute. Ref not really being called into question today. Not really being called into question. Cross comes in. Oh, someone's gone down there. He's just clipped the back of Javier Lopez's head. Bogart not happy with that. But Adelaide 2-1 up. Not long left. Not long left in this game. Go on, Adelaide. Exactly. They're a fun side to watch. They really are. Thank you, Bernardo. Hope you're all good, pal. Because it's early on for you, innit? How much time left in the game? 7 minutes, 6 minutes. So it's early for you. I'm always shocked when I see you in these watch-alongs. So I'm just like, it's at least 6 a.m. It's at least 6 a.m. Abatu, sorry. ENQUIRIES lost the ball and now it's with the Jets on the wing. Oh, Yengi's actually come on. I didn't see Yengi come on. But it's outside the box. And Katrombus has been tripped. Cavello, you're at work. Ah, that makes sense. Cavello tripping over. I think that was Katrombus who's pushed out at centre half. The substitute comes across. I'm seeing it. Says Yengi. Who's come on? Yengi hasn't come on. Unless that was an update for me. Could haven't been. Oh no, it was Yengi. It was Yengi. I didn't realise Yengi also played for the Jets. I'm guessing they're brothers. It's not a common second name. So that's Kasuni Yengi, who were born in 1999. Is his brother. Young brother Tete plays for Newcastle Jets. Ah, that makes sense. 9:16 in Australia, bro. I know it really is polar opposites. You've got Bernardo 5 a.m. To 1:30 Monday to Friday. God, at least I suppose 5 a.m. I'm saying at least you can watch the football, but you'd be at work, wouldn't you? If it's 10 o'clock. Yeah, God. Oh, that is awful. That is awful from Agarkovic. I will call Ultimate Players and I go my uncle. I think a lot of teams are missing the fans out there. You just can't use that as an excuse, unfortunately. You can't. All the teams are missing fans. As third game will come off and a good win will come on for Newcastle Jets. Wait, what? He's also this kid 16 years old. Why do this is Archie Goodwin. Why do fucking hell, Ball 2004? Why do all these teams have the same players? Literally, Yengi and Yengi, the Yengi brothers. You've got Goodwin on each. Wait, is that Luis Italiano? I recognise him. It's not, but there is a player called Italiano that I recognise. Unfortunately, I have to get on. Yeah, that was what brought me to the channel. Needed to listen in. God. I suppose you do the shifts. You do the shifts. Money's money at the end of the day. Have a quick drink. So I haven't seen Archie Goodwin play, but apparently he's pacey as shit. 16 years old, though. What a way to make your impact. You can get a goal in these closing 3 minutes. O'Toole takes a lovely touch. Ball over the top. And Adelaide that's some great defending there from Jakobsen. And Cavello does really nice, keeps the ball under his feet. And will start an attack. It's going to be Goodwin. Ball over the top to Halloran. Halloran will chase. He's up against Perth Stanley. Still Ben Halloran. He's got Stefan Mork outside the box. Mork takes a touch. Goes down in the box again. And Bugart and Stefan Mork having a war of words here. Surely that's a penalty. I mean, Mork in the past games has gone down. Emmanuel said, I'm a soccer playing Ghana here. I have my CV and video. And we'd love to join any of these teams. Anyone who can assist this stream, come true. I definitely, by the way, it was a dive, but Mork, he loves a dive. In the past couple of weeks, he's dove a lot. And it does take away from the games, it really does. He's a good player, Stefan Mork, from what I've seen. He is a really good player. Emmanuel, if you are real and not a scam, genuinely, email email the clubs and ask for a trial. You'll have to pay for your stuff, which is a shame, but we only know this because Josh emailed a Bundesliga club, but because they don't have like an English email, they didn't understand what we were asking for, so we were only asking for an interview. So they just sent him a link to a trial page. So you can ask for trials at clubs. So I'll try. I don't know what club it was, but yeah, you can ask for trials. Imagine if he's not a bot. Fair play, pursuing the dream, but strange way to do it. Also, 1993, surely in 1993 you're a bit on. Newcastle though plays it through to Goodwin. Got a man on the low overlap. Will eventually use Cavello. First time ball in, no one there, straight to the hands of Duncan. 40 seconds left in this game, and they've got to get this ball. It's Prisser to Stanley. Josh gets into Augsburg and accident. Well, I was thinking, do we sign up for the trial and try and like, so who's the best football? Thing is, Mark puts the ball to Neil Gabira. Poor first touch. It could have been a goal for Neil Gabira. It just takes an awful first touch, and I want to try and play soccer A-League next year, but good luck, mate. Good luck, genuinely. It's like, we've all actually never played football together. It's like, who's generally got the most skill? Just to see if you could just to film yourself getting a trial at Augsburg or where Frankfurt. Frankfurt would give a reply. It's Halloran though, tries to play someone. In fairness, the way Schalke are playing right now, Bernardo, genuinely, I think anyone can get. I could get into that Schalke side. I really could. 4 minutes out of time, by the way. Enough time for the Jets to get into this game. Ball over the top. And it's going to be given on as a foul on Javier Lopez. I just want to see this Morg dive. Neon Gabiri just takes a poor first touch. If he can get better first touch, I mean, Bugart does come across quick, but I want to see that Morg dive. They only showed it. They didn't even show it once, I don't think. Need a shower. Ball over the top, though. To Bugart. And it does go out of play. This game's been feisty. There's a feisty little moments. Despite you being a United fan, I will support you. One of our own from the Sports Corner. Exactly. Jan Thielman, the Cologne player, liked one of our Instagram posts. Definitely not a person. He definitely was just went on Instagram and searched for one of the lineup. I think it was the Milan game. He definitely just went and saw ours and liked it. It was like, bloody Jan Thielman. Good ball over the top. If he can keep this in, he can't. Goes away from O'Donovan. One thing is the One Division season finale. Now don't spoil it for us if you've watched it. Basically, after I've watched this game, I'm having a shower, seeing if KL and Josh are up, and we're watching it. As KL is back with us now. So he'll have some more KL watch-alongs by himself. Much like the Bundesliga watch-along. One ball over the top. Cleared. 2 minutes left. Irigo clears it out. What's whistle being blown for? Newcastle have got to go. 1 minute after the will. Long ball over the top. Cleared away by Elsey. Neon Gabiria holds it up real well. Lovely little turn. Gives it away though. Yengi does real. Oh, jeez, he's tall, isn't he, Yengi? But O'Toole tries to play a ball into the box. And it comes off Jakobsen. Oh, it's not a corner. It's a goal kick. Let me see. I want to say here. I thought it came off Jakobsen. It does come off Jakobsen. And it's not been given. Poor officiating there by the referees. 45 seconds left. I mean, they'll take the time with that. I mean, literally, O2 will just ask him for the time. Header win back to Per Stanley. Just a ball played over the top of O'Donovan. Poor miscommunication. Newcastle will get a throw in here. It's taken quickly. 2 balls on the pitch. You know what? Fair play to the Adelaide fans. The ball bounces all the way out. Adelaide have allowed the cross to come in. Gerkovic whips it in. It's flicked in the box. Still in and around. Elsie jumps into the back. Still shot out and it goes down to Delanov. He'll go to the floor. So it was the ball, 2 balls on the pitch. Referee said a drop ball situation. And instead of pressing, I mean the whistle's blown, instead of pressing, they allow the cross to come in. You hear the manager screaming. But it's a good win goal that's all the difference in the second half. This game finishes 2-1. Adelaide United. What a game. The A-League continues to impress. So, first of all, we had the Lubidierigo goal outside the box in the 6th minute, which puts them 1-0 up. Then not long after, only 16 minutes after, Conor O'Toole again with a lovely little finish, strikes it with his left into the top right, past Delanov, and you think, okay, this game's got interesting, and then it gets boring. Then 77th minute, Craig Godwin steals the ball from Gerkovic, and then it's all him, puts it into the bottom right, gives them the lead, gives them the win, puts Adelaide up into 3rd now. Jets down in 10th, but Adelaide up into 3rd after that win, 1 point behind MacArthur, and they've all played the same games, but it's currently, as it stands, Mariners top of the table. As the table as it stands, it is Mariners, MacArthur, Adelaide, Brisbane, Western Sydney Wanderers, Perth Glory, Melbourne City, Western United, Sydney FC, Newcastle Jets, Wellington Phoenix, and Melbourne Victoria. That is the obviously standings. Coming up, if you want to check us out on the YouTube, you're already on it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share it with your family, turn on the notification bell and your friends. Twitter at @_top corner to see when we're live, what games we're doing, if there's a surprise game, and also when articles go up, the sports-corner.com. Some great articles went up. A lot of them went up yesterday. We had a big drive of a huge drive of website content. So later on, I did one on the AW Revolution, which is a wrestling pay-per-view, which is happening on Sunday. So I did some predictions for that, so don't forget to check that out. Go have a look at all the articles on there, we genuinely appreciate it. There was a piece about Odson Edouard, a piece of Face of the Ajax Golden Generation, 5 Premier League players who maybe need to move on. Aaron Wan-Bissaka moved to centre-half, some about Jamaica. Kiri did an FM experiment, which was a very interesting thing, and then one about Celtic as well. So a lot of content went up yesterday. 7 pieces went up yesterday, so a lot on there for you to go give yourself a read. Also, don't forget to check out the Instagram, the _sports corner. And Carl just said, cheers, Rowan. Enjoy this one, see ya. And thank you, Carl, for putting the link to the website. But coming up on the channel this weekend, not that one, this one. So we've got Schalke versus Man. That's tonight with KD at 25 past 7. Big relegation battle there for Mainz and Schalke. Then at 2:30 tomorrow's 2:30 kickoff, it's Gladbach versus Leverkusen. A big 4th place Champions League tie as it's come to be in the Bundesliga. And then the Der Klassiker, Bayern Munich versus Borussia Dortmund, 25 past. That'll be me and KL, I think. 6th round evening session, 10 past 7. That will be the darts with Josh. That is tomorrow evening. So after the Classica, Josh will immediately go live. And then the day after, the Sunday evening, the semi-finals and the final of the UK Open. Don't forget to check out Kieran says, see you later tonight, guys, as well. Don't forget to check out the interview with Devon Peterson. Thank you very much for Devon for coming on and doing the interview with Josh. Genuinely do appreciate it. Also, the UCL 5th Sim tournament, free to play. We just need your name. You don't need an Xbox or a PlayStation. Just simmed. Chance to win a prize. You can't miss out on that. But this has been the A-League Watchalong. Thank you very much. It's been very fun. Again, A-League continuing to impress. Game finishes 2-1 to Adelaide United. Thank you very much. And we will see you. KD will see you tonight. Bye-bye.